up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're going to learn Stuck in the Middle with You. This is a classic tune, Stealers Wheel. And it's brought to you by my wonderful, loving patrons from my Patreon. So they get to vote on what song I teach next. We do that once a month, and this song was picked. So I want to thank all of those great patrons for that extra support, and you can check out all the different perks and things in the link below. All right, let's do it. I'm going to teach this to you in standard tuning. I think the original is in an open D tuning, but if you're playing a cover of it, standard tuning is going to work better, especially solo, I think. And just most people play in standard tuning. So it's in D, and if you grab the 7th fret G and B, and you have the open D with that, you can get the open A in there too. And then you move it down a whole step to the 5th fret. Then you grab the 4th on the G, 3rd on the B, then down a whole step. And when you end up here, you're playing a D9, actually. You've got the open D, the 5th, the 7th, and the 9 right there. So check it out. So I think dun 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 dun. And then what's strange, that intro, it's like it comes back in on that riff comes back in on like the and of the beat. Bum 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 bum. Now, I would say for the main part of the song, I would play a regular D major. Got a really strong bass, holding that groove down, but you've got the D chord, then G, and more specifically G7, and back to the D, A, however you play A, C, G, here I D, and then I go into the shapes from the intro for stuck in the middle. Just thinking the lyrics. Stuck in the middle with you. And also keep track of that when it goes through the whole form. The next time when it goes to that G chord, it's earlier than you would expect. So it's not necessarily filling the form of a 12-bar blues. But all you need is the D for the main groove, and then G, and it can become G7, back to D, and then A, C, G, D. And then if you're getting a little fancier with it, any shape in that intro, if you got the open D ringing out, you've got that land of D7 basically. All right, so there's a bridge, which is the G, and you can play G and G7, either one, or in combination. D, 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 and G, 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 said D, G, then A minor 7, which I'm playing this way. I mean, you can play that way. But it's basically 5th fret all the way across, and I'm just muting that A string, although it could be in there. So, please, then that A minor 7, back to the... And then one other thing I wanted to point out, which is more of the electric guitar part, those little triads. And so for D major, you've got 10th fret, high E and B, and then to make it major triad, you're adding the 11th fret G there. Just stabbing it, you know, keeping that really tight. And then the G, you've got right there on the 3rd fret. You could add the 7, which is that 6th fret B. Or you could play the D7 shape for G7. And so that's 7th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret. So. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Once again, huge shout out to my patrons at Patreon. They're giving me support that helps me make this channel happen. I'd love for you to be a part of it. You can check the link down there. Also, thank you again for supporting, subscribing, liking, commenting, all that stuff right here to Marty Music. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care.